Welcome, welcome, welcome to the GE-1000. Why 1000? Just because I like the way it sounded. There is your seed number if you want to play along, 260245134. We are playing on survival, difficulty hard, and let's load it. You get a taste of it. That was just I jumped in and backed right back out again. How I pick my seed is I just go into creative and I fly worlds. I did it for a few hours the other day, and I came across this one as I flew across. It had the big jungle and it had just a little tiny village, and I said good enough for me, and I backed out. So I don't know what's going on or where things are in the world. So I just make sure we have a couple of things to look for. And I am really pleased with how this seed looked. It has a very big jungle through the middle, and I am so looking forward to being able to. I gotta turn my HUD on. Oh man. User interface, HUD display. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my map? There it is. Here we are. We are in the south, sort of southwest corner of the map. Got quite a bit of water, it looks like, on the other side of us here. Oh, I'm so excited to start a new Let's Play. I miss the GE. I miss the GE-71, but this, to be honest, if there's one Let's Play in the world I definitely want to do, it is this one on the jungle for sure. And the Xbox One is coming as well, so when that comes out, I will start a Let's Play on that one, because I don't think we have to worry about biome changes for a very long time on the Xbox 360 version at all. And then, of course, we're going to have the Xbox One version come out, and we'll have that one going as well. So we'll have two going at the same time. The GE-71 just had way too much biome damage for me to be able to enjoy myself. If you've watched any of my videos, you got to know that I love the scenery. The scenery is what does it for me, and that right there is really gorgeous. Look at this extreme hills biome right here. Oh my gosh, look at that over there. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. And to be able to start over with absolutely nothing, just my map and my fists, my mitts. Sin City, my mitts. That one scene, God, that's a great scene. Mickey Rourke. Anyway, so I could not resist. I could not resist. And then a lot of the comments did mention that, Rady, you'd probably have a really good time if you were to go to the jungle and, get busy in the jungle. And I could not agree more with that at all. Not at all. That is a great idea. So here we are. Here we are, brand spanking new. We're going to get down here. We're going to get some cobblestone. We're going to get some stone tools going. And we are going to have a big adventure on the GE-1000. Premise is the same. We have been sent here. We did such a fine job in such a quick amount of time on the GE-71 that they have sent us back out, and now we're at a different spot. What are the odds of me hitting a piece of gravel down here, right? So we're going to get ourselves some stone tools right away. We are not going to fool around with this. We're just going to go for it right away. Maybe we'll hit a little iron or coal while we're right here. That'd be cool, huh? Oh, baby. Yes. That's what they say. Good things happen to good people. So the GE-1000. Once again, guys, we are here to settle this planet. Create another Earth, of course. And we have to build ourselves an outpost because the rest of the crew will arrive, in due time once we can have things up and running. Now, my goal on this Let's Play, and since we didn't get to finish it on the last one, we got it built, but I didn't exactly have it finished the way I wanted it finished. I really wanted, I wanted the laboratory to get finished, and that didn't happen. So we are going to try to start out as quickly as possible in the mob spawner trap on here, so we can build that. And I'm picturing a mob spawner trap that is in the ground. Same design as last one, but not visible, underground, with a mob evader coming up that would come up to the top of the surface to a temple inside the jungle. I think that would be awesome. Kind of sort of a centerpiece for our outpost will be this this temple with the mob spawners, the mob evader coming up to it. I thought that would be kind of cool. I need to slow down here and make sure I'm breaking blocks. We need quite a few of these to get ourselves rolling here. So we can get our stone tools and we can get on the move. And I want to try to find a location in the middle of the jungle. Holy cow, a cave. Beautiful. Huh? Reminiscent of the other one, right? The first thing we find is a cave. Let's mark this right here. Let's go ahead and leave this spot for now. We'll come back to this later. This will be one of those areas we come back to and take a look at some other time. We can use the dirt. We can use all of this stuff. It's good stuff. Good stuff. A little marker here, and we will know to come back and check out that cave. Beautiful. Boom. All right, let's get some more tools. Okay, we need a stone pick. We need, more sticks is what we need. And a stone shovel, stone axe. Let's get ourselves a stone sword. Let's make a few more of these bad boys right here. That's plenty. Let's get ourselves set up on the bar. I love this. As I've said, there is no part of the game that I don't love about this game. I just love this game to death. And the opportunity to start over and go to town and, build another world is just so, it intrigues me so much. I just love the starting over again. I really, really love it. Food! Food! I hear sheep too. Any sheep close by? Oh, look at that. A bunch of sheep and cows over here. I love the 3D action on the drops now. I think that is extremely, extremely cool. I also want to get a tree farm going right away because we are going to be utilizing trees, and I think most of those trees are going to, some of those trees are going to be jungle, and some are going to have to be pine. So we want to make sure we, have that sort of thing going on. Let's go over here and get some food, and I think we've got a couple of wolves so we can have our beds so we can sleep the first night away, and then we will work our way into the jungle. They know something bad's coming. Look out, guys. Look out. I'm hungry. Got no food. Oh my God, is this map and these tools? So I hope you guys are on board with this idea. I hope I didn't tick anybody off, but I just, as I mentioned, it's the beauty of the world that intrigues me a lot. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous in the distance? That bright green jungle in there mixed up. Look at that big hillside over there right next to that extreme hills. That is just spectacular. Don't know about that piece of dirt floating there, but that can be removed, ladies and gentlemen. That can be removed. After all, Marcus Phoenix here on the GE-1000. All right, yes, give me the cow. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. We got enough wool. Do I have to kill any more sheep? We have enough wool. Let's grab another porky here. Little pork. Beautiful. And let's go grab that cow right over there. What do we got for leather on us right now? Just one leather. Interesting. That seems a little odd that we'd only have one leather. That's okay, though. No big deal. No big deal. In due time, we will have everything we need. That first critical strike there on that animal usually brings them down pretty quick. Oh my gosh, what do we got right here? We got some trouble. We got some iron over here, though. I think we're going to go in there and get that. Let's grab a couple pieces of sand here so we can use that for glass in our little hovel that we'll build here once we get to the middle of our jungle. Sounds like we have some trouble hanging out in here. Certainly. The mobs seem to be tracking a little bit farther. The zombies and stuff, they seem to see us a little farther away, and I think the skeletons shoot a little faster now, too. Give me that juicy iron, baby. Give me that juicy iron. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, this feels so good to have a jungle, to have the jungle. I'm so glad a few of you suggested that I would be happier in a big jungle and just let my imagination go to town, because you were so right. And that means I think you guys are really understanding who I am, and I can see who you guys are that are watching too, and that is really cool. Getting a connection. Go, what the heck? All right, I want to treat this wisely. I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to die much. I don't like to die. I don't get crushed if I die, of course, but I would rather not. So I'm going to try my best to be very careful this time, as opposed to the way I've been playing lately, where I just kind of run like a madman through places. I want to kind of practice a little bit for survival and surviving. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Drop that piece of sand. All right, let's grab a couple more cows, and we will head into the jungle, baby. Into the jungle. Moo. Gotcha. All right, get us a little steak, some good food source. And we don't even have enough leather to make, we can make boots with the leather right now. Let's head into the jungle and see what we have going on there. Before we do, we are going to be doing a lot of jumping. That is one thing we're going to have to keep in mind, is the amount of jumping we're going to be doing. So let's Before we head into the jungle, let's go ahead and get some of this food cooking up. So we have that going. And we're not thinking about, oh my gosh, my food bar is gone down. So let's do that. Let's get as much food as we can get. Here's some feathers and a chicken. That was so funny. I did the subscriber special, and I'm all, I got one piece of chicken. Let's go down into the hole. Oh, I have 8 sticks and 2 planks. I am ready, and a wood sword. I'm ready to go down into the cave and look for diamonds. I thought that was pretty funny that. I thought I could get away with that crap. Oh, so ill prepared. Wah! Oh, take it, cow. I'm so sorry, all you barn animals, but you are for the cause, baby. You are for the cause. Let's throw a few more steak in here. Let's make our bed. Let's get that bad boy set up so we can sleep the night away and not worry about mobs. We're going to have plenty of mobs to take a look at on the GE-1000. Come on, let me sleep. What are you talking about? The sun is right over there. I can see it. Oh, the sun sets on our first GE-1000 day. Ah, lovely, lovely. Giant jungle in the background. Awesome. Look at that waterfall over there. That is so cool. That dome mountain over there. Assuming we don't have any more of it. Not more of it has to render into the screen. Right, one of our trees that we planted grew already. There's another one over here. Let's grab the wood off of these and we'll replant them, and we'll have a little extra wood for us as we plunder into the deep jungle. The jungle. The GE-1000 jungle. Yeah, it's not that one anymore. I'll get used to it. I'm really excited, if you can't tell, about getting started on this. I think we're going to have a really, really good time. There are some really interesting challenges that I've come up with in regards to jungle, just being able to build within it without disturbing it too much, so you don't lose that gorgeous quality that they have. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can't recreate that by using creative mode or anything else. At least I don't think you can. It's just amazing how it can render something so spectacular like it does there. Very, very cool. Wow, we got a lot of steak. Let's get those out of there. Let's get this out of here. That's enough food cooked up, I think, don't you? I would agree. Let's get these iron going, and we'll make ourselves a little armor, a little bit of armor. Yeah, nope, we don't want to use tools. Come on, there we go. So yeah, we'll just grab a few supplies real quick before we head in, and we'll get ourselves started. We need to find our home sweet home, and that, of course, requires us to, do a little exploring into the jungle. Hopefully, we can get into the jungle. I'm hoping it spreads up to the middle at least. Give me that map back. I don't know why I pushed that button. How many of you do that? Push the B button when you're looking at your map and you throw it away. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy talk, I tell you. It's crazy talk. All right, we are sitting pretty good here. We've got our bed. We have our iron almost done. Let's pull this coal out of here. Boom and a boom. Stack this food over here. Get our bed here, sand here. All right, look at that, up to 4 XP already. Very nice. We've got our tools. We're doing good there. Let's, we might as well get this cow. We can get a little more leather off of him. We're going to need to find some iron. Boy, they're just spitting out the steak, but not much of the leather this time around, it seems like. We had a hat by the last time on this one. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at the lagoon in here and stuff. Oh, man. Does that look like just dense ocelot? Ocelot. It's okay, kitty. It's okay. Don't run. Don't run. It's okay. We'll get some raw fish and we'll get ourselves an ocelot. I think that's a great idea. And like I said, maybe we could take an ocelot caving with us and see how well it does with keeping the creepers away. Oh, look at the little lagoons in here and stuff. That is neat. Oh, there's looks like a stone platform over there. Yeah, it kind of shows up on the map a little bit. Let's keep heading north, though, and take a look around north. Yeah, so I'm picturing the mob spawner underground where you can't see it, but the mob evader comes up inside like this temple that's going to be down below here, and it's a really cool temple with the vines and stuff, and we will go in there with the the piston doors and stuff to collect our mob drops and everything. And That's where our laboratory will be. I still have to create that laboratory, but now that I feel I'm in the jungle, I can really create the world that I've always wanted to create. And to make me, what makes me happy is this green. All this green in here just makes me so happy. Oh wow, look at this. This is nice. This is real nice. Picture our buildings and walkways up here, okay? And then we just go from tree to tree, and as we come up with different areas that we need, we find the next group of trees that would support a structure up here. Nothing too, I'm not sure about the structures themselves yet, but I kind of see them up in the canopy with the walkways and stuff like that. Maybe rail carts up there that are looking kind of natural, but I want to kind of hide things and make it so they don't, make it so it looks like we're not here, but we are here. So if that makes sense, so you can see our fort, but you can't see our fort. Does that make sense? It blends in just beautifully with the world around it. That's kind of what I'm looking for. That is the kind of person I am, and that's the kind of builder I am. I would really like to be able to do a build like that. I think that would be very cool, and not to mention a really, really great challenge as well. Ha ha ha, that is so cool, huh? Isn't that great? I love that. I love the vines. It's great. Oh, what do we got here? Just a little passageway. Nice. So I'm saying you can use this natural stuff like this and create really cool walkways through here and everything. And oh, hey. Let's get these mushrooms picked up. We'll take those with us. And I wouldn't mind having some mushrooms growing so we can make some stew. We might as well throw a torch in here, since we are getting to the general area of where we're going to be probably setting up shop. We have to find the right area. It has to have the right amount of trees to support our main structure in the canopy. And then, of course, we'll have structures above and below the canopy. So we'll utilize the jungle and travel through the jungle, and it will be our main thoroughfare back and forth to the main parts of this world, kind of like the other one. But this time, we're in this beautiful jungle. Cocoa beans. And did you know, if you didn't know already, you can take and plant them there, and they come like that, and then they grow. And they glow a little bit too, which I really think is awesome. Let's put a torch right here to show that we've been in this little area, this little lagoon, this little tiny lagoon with the underwater river there and lake. Still heading north. Nice jungle, right? Tell me this isn't a beautiful jungle. Look at this thing. Just gorgeous. Look at the size of the trees over there. Where's that way? Well, that's perfect. That's where we're headed. Okay. Cool. You know, I watch people play on jungles, at least in the PC, and they just dread being in the jungle. And I don't know how you could dread being in the jungle. It is just so fabulous. There's a wolf. Oh, more jungle over here too. Okay, so we've split it up with a bit of forest here, which is nice. So we've got plenty of regular wood in here as well that we can continue to plant. Maybe a tree farm goes into something like this. Tree farm area maybe like this. What do we got here? Oh, this looks like an Enderman heyday right here, doesn't it? Hey, wolf. Oh, he barked differently. Did you hear that? He sounded more like a wolf dog. Didn't he? Is that my imagination? Yeah, this is definitely an Enderman spot to play in. Oh, I love this part. I just love this discovery part. That's why I try not to open up too much of the map. So every now and again while I'm playing, I have time to do this, where I can come out and, sorry little chicken. Give me your feathers, baby. Thank you. So I can, have new places to explore and see, and new formations, and just different pieces of the world that you never go to. And that's one of the things that keeps Minecraft from getting boring, is if you don't open up the whole world, you have so much to further explore. I think that makes it a very special game. There's always something to do in Minecraft. How are we doing here? Alright, so we're going this way. Let's get up here in the canopy a little bit and see what's going on. Oh, right on! Oh, chicken. Let's get those feathers, hopefully. Chickens seem to drop 2 feathers almost every time now. My wife noticed that the other day. She is so dang observant, I tell you. She is so observant. Smart woman. Smart, smart woman. I mean, after all, she did marry me, right? Oh, that's not going to work. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's it. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Instant up like that. That's great. We need a pair of shears right away, I think. Wow, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You're not going to let me go up there, huh? And see, these trees over here, these ones that don't look right, we'll just chop those down. That'll be our jungle wood and stuff, and we'll have all that jungle wood. Because I don't want that tree there. It looks nasty. Now, I don't mind one or two here and there in the jungle itself because you always have a few trees that don't look right. They're just sickly, and sometimes you find trees with no leaves at all, right? I mean, that's a forest. It happens. So I don't mind that so much, but some of them are just a little too torn up for me, I think. Oh boy. Oh wow, we gotta look at the mushrooms growing on top of the leaves here. That is cool. That is cool. Look at this area. Oh, spectacular. Look at this is almost about where we were with the GE-2, the GE-71, when we were on that planet. Now that we're over here at the GE-1000. I think, whoa, that's a big old tree right there. That is a big old tree right there. We should probably get some dirt and pillar up a little bit. And so I just went to check my clock to see what time it was. We don't have a clock yet. Oh, wow. Looks like the sun is going down. Let's go and put a torch right here. Clear some of these out right here. Something else we have to get started on a little bit earlier this time as well is the food situation. Make sure we have some food. I think that's important that we get the food thing going and the farms and stuff right away. Bed, thank you. Give me the bed, please. Yeah, that's what I think. The farming and the mob spawn trap. Wherever we set up base, the mob spawn trap will be someplace very nearby, and we're going to want to make sure we have it up and running relatively quickly. One of our more first projects. Of course, we have to light up everything first before we can actually do that. So it looks like we have an extreme hills biome over this way. And I don't know, we should probably keep heading north, don't you think? Yeah, we should probably head north some more just to see how long this jungle is. So far, we've got, it's a good distance. This is the widest part of the jungle so far. So this is going to be more towards the center of it, I think. I love the fact that we could just do this now. Oh, wow. Hey, I was on that vine, I thought. That's what you get for thinking. You were not. Traversing the jungle does not bother me one bit. This adds so much to the adventure that it's ridiculous. All right, let's see. Let's get the jungle open up on the map at least so we can get an idea as to how big it is. I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. Okay, we've got some lagoons and stuff coming up here. Look at this floor. Look at this canopy floor. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Awesome. Very awesome. Very, very, very cool. And I want the gardens to be sort of oasis too. Okay, so here we're backing up to a swamp now, it looks like, huh? Yeah, a little bit of a swamp going on right here. Okay, that's not bad. We got a swamp biome nearby then too. Desert, I guess I'm not too worried about the desert because we can dig sand off the bottom of the sea, so that's no big deal. Let's grab these little mushrooms here to go with the red ones, what we found. There we go. We'll get some of those going so we do have mushrooms. The only reason there's one here is because they've only been here for a little while. How many do we have now? 5 red, 5 brown. Beautiful. All right, we'll get some of those going. Lily pads. Can we just break these, or do I have to have a... No, I don't have to have that, do I? Let's grab a few of these, too. Yeah, I want oasis gardens this time. I want it so when we're up in the canopy looking down, we've got this beautiful oasis garden beneath us with beautiful walkways lined with leaves and plants and ferns and waterfalls and little ponds and things like that. I want to really get into that part of the way I like to build as well. The GE-71 was very industrial, and I want to get a little bit of we'll have that really cool look to it, but I want to have a little more, a little fluff. I want a little fluff in my world. I want some time where I can go out and just garden for a little bit. Hey, Ocelot. Ocelot kitty. Ocelot cat. Oh, yeah, look at that. I prefer them actually looking like this when they're in the jungle. I think they look better than they do sitting in black and white or stuff. But we'll get a cat or two, and we'll have those as well. All right, I think let's go this way a little bit. This is our exploration. We're gonna do this until I say X marks the spot. We've got our food, and we've got some early supplies right now, so we're doing just fine. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now we are talking. What do we got over here? Is that another cave over here? Oh, isn't that great? Look at this. Jumping around way up here like this in the tree canopy is just awesome. Now look, we got a big tree here, big four-poster right there. We got another four-post right there. I think that might be one up on that hill right there. So take a look at this. We may have found our spot. It doesn't take me long. Once my imagination knows what it's looking for, it takes over. The imagination, it takes over my brain, and I can't stop it. And I'm so glad. Now see, between this row of leaves and that row of leaves, there's quite a space in there to be able to build a structure that we would be able to move about in, and we just have to find the right number of supports to hold it up. It may require rearranging a few leaves and things like that, but I don't know that it's going to be that big of an issue, and we can definitely work it out to where it looks good. So we got some ugly trees over here. Looks like we're coming up on another extreme hills biome over there. So I think, boy, this looks like a great spot. We got a nice big floor down here. Nice big floor of the grass and everything. So that looks good. Looks like we have some cave action going on right here, so we wouldn't have to go far for caving. Right there's a cave. We've got cocoa beans. We've got some small ponds down in here. There's a little one there, and another little one right over there. Oh wow, I am loving this. Loving it. Another one over there, and the jungle goes that way a little ways further even. Looks like it, maybe it ends right about there, or is that just as far as we can render? I don't know. Okay, I'm definitely looking at this spot as being the home base spot right now. Remember, I was talking about jungles a little while ago. I've watched so many people build in jungles and then tear all the trees down and stuff, and I don't want to do that. I want it like this because this is what it look. This is awesome. But can you see paths? Ocelot. Can you see a path cutting through here that's just natural looking with wood fencing and platforms and these ferns and stuff and bushes, and you'll be able to see it, but it'll blend so gorgeous through there with gardens off to the side and stuff. I think that would look really awesome with our main structure up. Maybe around this one and around this one and around that one. We got this here too and that there. These might be better. These three right here is the kind of the base of the bottom of it, and then we build up from the base. Yeah, I'll have to sit here and stare at it for a while and let my imagination whip into shape and give us an idea. Do we have enough blocks to kind of stack ourselves up here real quick? I got 7 sand. Let's go with the sand. Easier to break. Let's go up here and take a look around. I don't think this is even going to get close to being up high enough. Yeah, no, that's not going to do it. Let's get these out too. There we go. Go all the way up till we got no more. That's it. Crouch, Marcus Phoenix. Crouch. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, so we have a river right over here. Is that a river, I wonder? Let's see. Is it a river? No, it looks like a bigger lake, though. It does look like a bigger pond in the middle. Okay, we were there. I think we slept over there, didn't we? One night we slept over in this area. There's probably a torch sitting over there somewhere. Wow. I hope you like this. I hope you like this seed. I hope you like the seed. If you want to know what the seed is, go back to the very beginning of the video. I was on that screen for quite a while just so you could jot down the seed and take a look at it. But I hope I have explained to you what I'm thinking about here. And let's go over it real quick one more time, the initial review in my head. We have our main structure up in a canopy of, say, 2-3 trees here in an area like right here, in those trees right there. Gosh, you know what? You could even do something right into that hillside right there. It would look really cool. Possibly as well, we can do something right there into that hillside with those trees over the top. That would look good right back in there. Main fortress, not fortress, but main outpost building on these trees here. And then we do these really cool garden pathways and stuff down to the floor, jungle floor, to get from one place to another. Or we also do a few wood catwalk type things, bridges between the trees, so we can move back and forth that way. I know everybody does it, but they all look a little bit different, and they surely do look like a lot of fun to build. But it would really be sweet to be running around in our base, and every time we look down, we have this gorgeous jungle beneath us like this, with all this awesome green and the vines and everything else. Really, really a great looking biome. I love it. And we'll try to do as little damage as possible. Okay, guys, that is episode 1 of the GE-1000. This is the RadioMan03. We are starting all over, brand spanking new. Look at what we've got already. Cocoa beans. I mean, we gotta have the cocoa beans. Got an egg. We've got some mushrooms already. A little more iron to cook up. Feathers, leather, some odds and ends foods. But we've got a decent start right now. So I think we've got a decent start, and we're doing pretty darn good. So in our next episode, we will have exactly where we're going to start to build, and we will try to get at least a floor going for our first structure. Wow, actually what we should probably do is do a little tunneling and a little mining and a little caving and get some resources built up. So yeah, check that thing about putting the house up, and we'll get some stuff that we need. And maybe what I'll do is I'll have a better idea as to what trees are going to house the main building for our GE-1000. So as this sun sets on our first GE-1000 day, this is the RadioMan03. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm going to stop squatting. And as always, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again next time. I squatted again.